The City Police Department has been placed on administrative leave pending an FDLE investigation.
The investigation centers on police training and certification irregularities reported to the city manager after Police Chief Mark Carmen retired. News4JAX reporter Eric Avignon joining us live from the Crescent City Police Station to explain. Eric, you spoke with our crime and safety expert who says this is highly unusual.
Yes, it's highly unusual because it's not every day you hear about an entire police department placed on paid administrative leave. In fact, all the doors to this building are completely locked all the way around, which means those officers cannot enter the building. And so while they are no longer on the job temporarily, the sheriff's office has been called in to take over this jurisdiction. The entire Crescent City police force, which includes 5 uniformed officers, is now shut out of their own building and not allowed to return while the department is under FDLE investigation. News4JAX crime and safety expert Ken Jefferson says in all his years of working in law enforcement, this is the first time he has ever heard of something this drastic.
I've never heard of an entire agency, though it be small, under investigation from the top all the way down to the bottom.
But in this case, there is no top police chief to hold accountable because Police Chief Mark Carmen resigned. While searching for a new top cop, the city manager's office received verbal complaints about police training and certification irregularities. Specific details about the irregularities was not disclosed because the complaints have been handed over to the FDLE for investigation. Jefferson says this is a sign of poor leadership within the department.
It's a deplorable department as it stands right now based on the surface. Depends on what FDLE determines.
The question now is whether this investigation impacts public perception of the department. Only one Crescent City resident was willing to answer that question on camera.
To me, it doesn't say anything about the credibility of the police officers. We have the best police department that we've had in years.
City administrators released a written statement that says in part, all CCPD personnel have been placed on administrative leave with pay pending the review. This action is being taken to assure integrity in the city's law enforcement services, and it's not a disciplinary act against any CCPD personnel. Now, it's unclear how long the investigation will last, but again, the Putnam County Sheriff's Office will be the agency that will be patrolling this entire city as well as answering service calls. And to kind of put that into perspective, just imagine the distance it takes to get to and from here. It's a 30-minute drive to and from this area where I'm standing. Reporting live, Eric Avignon, Channel 4, the local station.